has certainly kicked in for the property market. So far this month, we've seen the highest number of auctions ever conducted in Melbourne during the early October period. And this weekend could potentially break the all-time record for the most auctions ever. Burton's prestige market is also very strong. The quality of homes on our listings is simply stunning. Strong, steady and at times spectacular. Melbourne has certainly been a shining light for Australian property this year.
It's a really interesting time in Melbourne's real estate history, and we've got a huge amount of activity, an extraordinary number of auctions that are taking place, but we're also getting very high clearance rates.
Low rates drive our market. There's an enormous interest in property from offshore buyers that seems to continue unabated. So yes, look, coupled with the local market, we've got a very promising spring market ahead of us.
So promising, in fact, there's in excess of 1,500 auctions scheduled this weekend.
Well, we may see a record this weekend again set. Last year, the Super Saturday pre-Melbourne Cup weekend, we got over 1,550 homes going under the hammer. That was an all-time record for Melbourne. What that means is that there's plenty of choice for buyers.
And there's plenty of confidence for sellers. Burton vendors reaping the rewards.
We're 20% up, roughly, across the whole Burton business on activity compared to last year. But in the Burundara market specifically, one trend I've noticed is that there are generational type of properties coming on to the marketplace. These are ones that have been held in the same family for 40, 50, 60 years. In fact, I have one at the moment in Sackville Street, Kew, that has never been sold. It's been in the same family for 100 years.
Another standout performer this year has been Turek.
Well, look, Turek's back in town after a period of subdued activity following the GFC. We've seen higher volumes of sales and a lot more confidence in the market, and we've now got that Turek median price over $3 million.
Whether it's the change of season or the change of government leadership, there's also a positive vibe in the economy.
We're starting to see signs of a non-mining sector recovery. So we're seeing business conditions improve in the non-mining sectors. When it comes to business confidence, we've seen the certainty around the government and the leadership in government actually starting to give that a kick.
According to NAB, interest rates will remain on hold.
The market is pricing in another 25 basis point cut sometime in the next 6 months. Our view is we think rates will be on hold for longer.
In these conditions, property continues to be a solid investment.
The property market has been incredibly strong, but not necessarily strong consistently nationally. So this year, we will probably finish the year seeing the Sydney property market 10% up and the Melbourne property market 6% up.